am I on a different course than everybody? What the fuck?
You're not.
You're not.
I'm literally looking at you.
Okay.
You're
Do it.
I'm all the way over here. What are you talking about?
Or I will
Alright,
end this
anyway.
fucking podcast.
Anyway.
Do it right. Dayman,
Live.
what were you drafted, you motherfucker?
You can't fucking tell me how to podcast.
You are not my father.
Dupido, what
Yes.
were you drafted?
I was number 2, but I'm Leo Pollersbeck today.
God damn it. I am Chalk Banana. I was drafted 3rd. Leo, what were you drafted?
Hey guys, it's stupid Nightman here. Drafted at 1 + 2 + 3, so the 6th pick.
Oh, wow. Top
Nice.
6 podcast now.
Nice.
I muted both of you. Did you
And
even
I-
notice?
You can't mute
No,
us.
but I will.
I
on the
totally can.
recording.
And
I totally can and did.
of course, playing
Maybe
for
to
the
yourself.
St. Louis.
Oh, did I do it just to myself?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
we
mean,
heard each
server
other
mute-
talking.
Dear God.
Server mutant
Dear
doesn't
God.
server mute doesn't mute you guys?
I of course play for your
Oh fuck it.
Tampa Louis
Your
Phillies.
word.
Okay.
Who's derailing now?
All right, we're gonna just kick this shit off because I'm already pissed. We have a special guest today for Valentine's.
Ball.
For Valentine's, we have
Close enough.
Dayman's one and only love, Bobert Hideyoshi. That's what I've been. That's the joke I've been
Hideyoshi.
trying to make
Goddamn right.
What
for
does that
like
mean?
5 goddamn hours, and you just keep talking.
It took
All
5
y'all
hours for you
just
to
keep
get that.
talking.
5
That's what it
minutes.
feels like.
Wait a minute. It's Hideyoshi?
Yeah.
I
It
thought
was.
it was
I don't know what it
Hideyoshi.
is now.
It can be either.
Oh, okay.
Do whatever you
matter.
want, baby. It's Valentine's Day.
It can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
Find my Yoshi.
Oh,
wow.
my lord!
Hide it.
Oh,
Gotta hide it.
Was it
my.
muted?
My hide got taken. Or no, it was my Yoshi that got taken. That was sad.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yep, Bide.
you're Oshi.
Yeah, I saw that. I had to look up your last name because I didn't remember what it was because I don't know anybody's name and I don't know what happened. Can you tell us that story?
Sure. I lost in Dome. That's
Okay,
it. That's the
Sounds
whole
like
thing.
a Luke Fromm special.
I was gonna say, is that
Sorry.
did you meet Luke Fromm in a dark alley?
Oh God, no.
No.
Did you lose it? Did you lose it to Brent?
No, I don't remember who I
Or
lost
was
it
it
to.
to
honestly.
Robbie?
I don't know. I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
Someone has
Robbie
my Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Someone has my Yoshi. I'll get it back eventually.
Hey Leo,
Probably
we didn't
not.
talk about this. Are you leading this one or am I doing it? What's the story? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Dayman, you want to lead this one? Did you know the questions? You
I
don't
can't
know.
friend.
look at the questions because it's recording my screen.
Yes.
I can
Leo, rock, paper,
technically look at-
scissors.
I can technically look.
How do you wait?
Wait a minute.
How are you gonna do the what?
I'll flip a coin.
Flip a
Next
coin.
person to make it in the
Both
Second
of
hole.
you roll a
monitor.
d20.
That's so
Roll
true.
for it. Roll for it in
for
the
it.
channel.
Roll for it.
We should just start doing that, and the highest one has to do it,
It was a tornado. Fuck you.
or the lowest, or
That didn't work.
I'm a ghost, so you can't hurt me.
Fuck! I rolled a 3.
The tornado.
Uh-oh.
The tornado definitely got you eventually.
chalk.
That's fine though.
What? What am I doing?
You're not
rolled
going
a
to roll.
D20 in general.
He's
Ah,
not
where do
paying
I do that?
attention.
In general?
General, yeah.
Probably got you guys muted.
Roll.
He's not listening to us.
This
Roll
whole
again,
You guys
time.
muted.
I've rolled, of course, now I
Oh
roll
my
a 19.
God.
Why
I
can't you
lose.
do that in our D&D campaign?
What's the story behind your name, buddy?
So real.
I was playing Elden Ring with this dude, with the Dayman, and
If you're pointing, we
sorry.
can't see you. I don't know if you know that or not.
if what?
If you're pointing, we can't see you. I don't know if you're aware
Oh
of that.
yeah, you're good.
Okay.
No, I was playing Elden Ring with Dayman, and there. Have you ever played Elden Ring?
No, I'm really not good at video games since. like,
Okay,
you-
yeah, you're fine, you're fine.
So,
So there's
yeah.
like a samurai character you can play, right? And
Okay.
I wanted
Is that the bucket head guy
like
that everyone wears?
kind of a Japanese name-ish, kind of, when
Not
we were
the
playing,
bucket
because
hat.
you have to name your character, right? And so I looked up like famous samurai, and Hideyoshi was one of them. And then I was like, well, I want like a super white guy name in front of it, so I went with Bobert. And that's how it came about.
Got it.
Oh,
Stupid, I
yes.
know. Yeah.
Bobert is a good one though.
I know
Holy shit,
nothing
he's
about
not
fighting.
I
lying.
do like it.
Toyotomi
like it.
Hideyoshi.
Yeah.
What was my name? What was my name? That campaign. I know what it was the second one, but I can't
Oh,
remember
Fucking
the first
booty
one.
hole? I don't know.
Okay.
No, that was the second one.
That's the second one?
Second one is like butthole slave or booty slave.
Something like
that, yeah. Something just so dumb.
Something
Stupendo, you
somehow
grew up
equally worse.
roughly the time I did, playing video games at roughly the time I did as well.
Yes.
Have you tried Elden Ring?
No, I have not.
Dark Souls at
Could
all?
you
Have ever
could you
played
talk to
any
me
Dark
why
Souls?
haven't you played Elden Ring?
Because I don't have a computer that can play video games well.
Yeah.
Fair
that
enough.
would
Do you
be-
have
that
a
would be
console
fair.
of any sort?
I do have a console. I have a PS4
Oh, okay.
and a
There
Switch.
you go.
I have a Switch
Which good.
and a Super Nintendo Classic.
Oh, I also have a
Which is
N64
classic.
and a
I mean, it's a classic.
PS2.
It's in the name.
I had an original Xbox, but I tried mining Cheech Coin on it and it blew up.
You might-
Oh my god.
The moral of the story is don't trust Cheech to get you rich. Shout
Well,
out to
just don't
Cheech.
trust
At least
your
not on
Xbox.
Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, at least not on an
Alright.
original Xbox.
A
Like,
buddy and I were
legit-
Need better hardware.
Go ahead, Damon. I'm sorry.
a buddy and I were reminiscing about how you could used to on like PlayStation 1 and kind of on PlayStation 2 you could how you could pirate games.
Yeah.
And you like would get like a fucking do you know what I'm talking about? You get like the
Yeah.
blank disc that had like the fucking trademark skipping
And you get a
software on
mod
it.
chip, a mod chip you had to solder on to your PlayStation to be able
Yep.
to do
And
it.
then you fucking
You knew a
open
guy
up
who could
the,
do that.
Yeah,
Yep.
you knew someone, and then you open up the fucking CD reader as it runs the blank like pirated
Yep,
disc, and then
yep.
pop in the game, and it bypasses all the copyright shit. You
I don't
pop in a
remember that
burned
much,
version
but-
of the game.
I don't know what you're
like-
talking about, Dayman.
Yeah, it's so
just
fucking.
pop
It's
it
good.
up.
LimeWire. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
So-
Never heard of any of that.
In
And
like
on PlayStation
2006-ish, I want to say
The
it was
government
06.
is listening.
Yeah, 2006-ish. A really good friend of mine lived right next door to me and talked incessantly about using old Xboxes to mine Bitcoin. And I'm like, why the fuck would you ever do that? And then,
Yeah.
then it's just like, now it's like $50,000 a coin or whatever. But he never got it running. He never was able to get old Xboxes
That
to
man,
string together.
Bill Gates.
But-
from the future, that man.
No. Now, shout out to Joseph, who will never hear this. But
Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah.
Shout out Joseph.
One day we
Yeah.
will get a comment in the thread that says,
It'll be
"I am
like,
Joseph."
I'm Joseph.
From
I am
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
I have
probably,
one.
probably from
Joseph.
Xand or Teddy in like 5 minutes after hearing this part of the podcast.
I am Joseph. I have $14.3 million of Bitcoin.
It was mined on an OG Xbox while I was also
Joseph
playing
has
fucking
has
Halo
2
CE.
Bitcoin. One he bought way back in the day and held on to, and one he bought when it was at like the peak. So he's still
Oh,
like
you-
ahead.
Why did he do
But-
that?
It's like net
Well, 'cause you
neutral
don't
then,
know
right?
It's about even.
Yeah, it's like you're ahead, but only because your
Like, just only
initial
a
thing
little
is
bit,
worth
yeah.
so much more than your disastrous second play.
Oh yeah, I bought Bitcoin when it was like 16K on the way back down after hitting 20, and then I bought Bitcoin and Litecoin, and then I forgot about it. I think I had like $1,000 total, and then it came back after like 2 years and went above 20 again. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna get out now. We forgot about this $1,000. I bought my wife a pair of earrings, and I was like, hey, sorry about doing that stupid thing. And then Bitcoin went to like 50,000, and I was like,
That was the
But-
stupid thing.
yeah,
That was
you know
the
what?
stupid thing. Yeah.
There's
Not
coulda
to his
got
wife.
two-
You
coulda
don't-
got
to his
two
wife,
stupid
it was
gifts out of
perfect.
that.
no, you don't lose by making money off of an investment. You can't think of it like, oh, I could have made like $5,000 more. No, you don't think of it that way. You made money, you got out, you didn't die. That's all you think of.
Sir, I'm a degenerate gambler. I
Like,
don't.
I was about to say, it's just
I
like
put it on
gambling.
hand.
Yeah.
Quitting while you're ahead. Why would I do that? There's still money to make.
Bobbert,
Why would I do that?
The
when
casino
I'm
has
stealing
all
my
that money
mom's
that I can win.
boyfriend's money?
Yeah.
would you like to make some wagers, Bobbert?
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Rangers, you say?
Did you win any money on the Super Bowl, Bobbert?
I did $25.
There you go.
Hey,
There you go.
Bobbert's going to
Tell him the
sponsor
last
the
time we went
podcast.
to Last time we went to
Nice.
Vegas.
We don't.
did that?
No.
What happened the last time you went to Vegas, Bobbert?
Lost
Sounds
a
like
lot
we
of
need
money,
to
bro. Lost a lot of
Yeah.
money, bro.
And
Not too
back from
much.
the
It was
cut,
like
and
like $300. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not much. Like if you put it in terms, but like it still sucks.
What terms is
Still
$300
money.
not a whole lot? Because I would like to be able to use those.
Well,
terms
if you're
later
putting it
when
in
I do
like
stuff.
Going to Vegas,
If-
you keep
yeah,
some money
if you're
aside,
putting in
you
like
know you're gonna
it's really
lose
not a
it.
lot in
Yeah.
Vegas.
It's
No.
I was about to say, if
People
you
just
put it
throw-
in perspective
that's
to
throwing
like
money.
the biggest losses ever in Vegas, that doesn't even fucking. That's not even on the graph of people walking.
Well,
around
yeah,
just
but
being
I
like,
also don't go in
I
with
lost
the
my
biggest
wife
nut in
and my
Vegas.
house. Well, sometimes you just get really
Sometimes you
fucked
feel
up
like
and
a
you're
nut.
just like, I'm gonna toss $1,000 on this fucking roulette table. Someone blow on these die.
That's not how roulette's played.
That's If somebody's
That might be why you're
blowing-
losing.
Okay, I meant craft, but
He got you there,
keep
dude.
the edit. We'll keep the
Somebody's
edit
blowing
out.
on your dice
Honestly,
at the roulette table. I have a real easy solution on why you're losing so much money.
With this new evidence, $300 is not that bad. Good call. guys.
Exactly.
It's a fun night out. The cost of playing roulette with dice. That's what that is. Lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Ball
Bobber
game.
almost did. Bobber almost did. Not necessarily fuck someone out of a bunch of money, but he almost stole a bus card from someone
yeah,
who had like a good $4,000 on the
That
fucking
dude was
table.
gonna kill me.
I
Like,
can
straight,
imagine
great,
why.
no, listen to this shit. Like, so we had been playing at this fucking table. Me, Bobber, one of our other friends who were there with, and this random guy playing at this blackjack table. And we were there for like a few hours, and like 2.5 hours into us being at this table, this guy gets dealt 2 fucking aces and splits
Aye.
them and immediately doubles down on both of them. And it just so happened to be the fucking round that he put in, like, before they dealt, he put in like $500. And so like this guy casually has like a few $1,000s in there, and the fucking dealer flipped 15. And so we had just got done having the conversation before this hand, or like 2 hands before, like, if a dealer flips a 15, nobody fucking take a card. So they can just flip the first card that's going to be a 10 or a face card and fucking bust for everybody. Bobber, being just shit-faced, immediately is like I pass, the other person that we're with that we know passes, the guy passes, and he's like, oh shit. He splits his fucking aces and all sorts of shit, and then Bob's just fucking, I'll take a card, and this fucking guy looks at him like, I'm gonna fucking stab you in the throat. And then
Yeah.
he takes a fucking card. It's like a 6 or some shit. Or not a 6, because that would have been 21. But it's like something that doesn't fucking matter. And the dealer fucking pulls a 10. And the guy casually won like a shitload of money. And we were like, oh,
I'll take a
Yeah.
card.
you were sitting fucking
He
nervous.
made a
And the
lot
dude
of money,
literally,
dude. He made a
and the
lot
dude
of
was
money.
like, if we were at Caesar's Palace or somewhere else, because we were at fucking like Circus, like we were at like a shitty place. He was like, if we were anywhere else, like you might get your fucking ass beat for doing that. And I was like,
How
Yeah.
much was the table?
Oh, like,
like
the
buy-ins?
limit, or
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
the table? What was the buy-in? Or what was the
oh,
min
like
max?
15, like 10
bucks,
or
yeah.
15.
Oh, well,
yeah.
he
fuck-
needs to get all.
fuck
yeah,
him.
no,
Super
super
fuck
yeah,
Conquer.
yeah.
It's
You
Circus
know what?
Circus,
You know
dude.
what
It's
he
cheap
is?
as
He's
fuck.
an asshole who doesn't have money to play with big rollers, and so he thinks he's hot shit and won $50 at a fucking table. Shut the fuck up.
I will say
I mean,
that
he did
hand,
win
like
$4,000. I'm
dude,
not
it
gonna
was
lie.
a lot of
Okay,
fucking,
so
like, it was a few
$4,000.
$1,000s, and he was being really cool. But I do feel that you're just like, fuck out of here. We're at Circus.
Yeah.
But also, I feel you. Like, if we're at fucking playing a $100 buy-in table, yeah, please don't take a fucking card on a 15.
Don't
Like,
don't fucking play a $4,000 hand at a $15 buy-in.
yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ.
not expect people to be
Yeah.
mad. Although it was funny because,
You
like,
don't know
like I said,
blackjack
like
etiquette.
10
No,
minutes
I
before
know
that,
people
we
who
were all
think-
talking
I
about.
know people who think they're like that, but no, fuck them. That's not okay.
You don't know blackjack etiquette at the
I got-
$5 buy-in
I
table.
got yelled at for I got yelled at a $10 table for fucking hitting on shit. I'm like, dude, this is the first time I've ever gambled in my life. I have a drink in my
Yeah.
hand. I'm 22.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah.
beer
for
in my
sure.
hand.
That, but
I will say, luckily, this guy was like, since we'd been playing with him for so long, we were like talking shit like that the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
oh, on this,
Yeah.
like, you want to maybe do this, blah blah. So it made it even funnier of just like, motherfucker, we just
I'll take a
said,
card.
don't do that. It
To
worked.
give
though.
myself credit, I had like 3 hours of sleep, maybe, because I was also
Yeah.
working. Like, Dayman came down because I was working in Vegas, so I had a free hotel, and was like, "Hey, you want to stay in my hotel and go to Vegas?" He was like, "Of course." And so,
we
like
went.
I had just gotten
Gamble?
off work,
Gross.
and then we went out and gambled, and I had like 3 hours of sleep on.
It was like 2 a.m.
I
at
can't
2 or
even
3
think
a.m.
straight
at
right
this
now,
point,
dude.
too, by the way.
I'm sorry I hit, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, town was fucking lit because it was the Western Conference Finals and the Golden Knights were playing in it in Vegas when we were there. So when we were there, like
busy.
everybody everywhere that we went was watching the game. It was pretty crazy. It was a good time though.
it's a good game.
That was
Where'd
Adventures
Chuck
with
go?
Bobber and Dayman.
Wherever the fuck I want to go. What is this? A goddamn blackjack
Okay.
table at Caesar's Palace?
Yeah, get back to
Yeah.
the table.
Hey, lean closer to your mic so you don't sound like you're in a fucking bathroom.
Oh wow.
I can get as close as I want.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Happy Valentine's Day, stupido. What is Mr. and Mrs. Einstein doing for Valentine's Day? Besides each other, of course. You saw some
Oh wow. Okay.
I think there's a schedule to work.
Oh, look at that.
During the day.
There's a Valentine's pair right there.
Yeah, it's on a fucking
Um,
Wednesday, bro. It's just lame as hell.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, my girlfriend's schedule just changed this week to where she has Thursdays off. So
So
We
you have
actually
the
are
day
gonna get-
after Valentine's Day off. Let's go.
yes, we can
Hey,
stay
up all night.
Stay up all
Valentine's Day
night,
doesn't
bro.
happen
Get
until
the fuck out of
night.
here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
okay.
having Thursday off is perfect.
Can we, Dayman, can we mark the time real quick?
Sure, that's gonna be
Oh,
really
fuck.
like
Okay, so the-
shadowy for everybody listening.
Okay.
But someone marked the time. Stupido, will you mark the time? And Craig, sorry,
Yep.
listeners.
Doing it
But-
now.
Even Craig.
When we come back, this bill will be a law. Go ahead.
There you go.
So you got 911 on speed dial for that one? Are
Oh
you guys
my
okay?
No,
Oh,
Okay.
no.
everything has strings attached to it now.
Let's go. Let's go.
We spent
We
more
learned,
time.
we learned our lesson
setting
from
up
the
the time.
super hot
That is-
ER nurse, from the super hot post-op nurse. We were like sitting there waiting to like leave, and like she's just like, yeah, being super funny. And it's like, it fucking happens. Like, I just tie strings around all mine, like blah blah. And I was like, oh, you fucking get it. Like, let's fucking go. And then she proceeded to tell us some super fucked up stuff. Like, this person came in and they had something stuck like in their vagina for like 4 days, and this person came in and they had something stuck in their ass for like 3 days. And I was like, it's been 15 minutes for us. Like, give us some fucking
You're
credit,
just
my guy.
amateurs.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to make it into the podcast
Cowards.
or not, but that's my favorite joke of the podcast is we everything's got strings attached to it now. That's great.
Everything's
Yeah.
got strings
Yeah.
attached.
I do have a quick story about hot nurses. I don't know if it's
Oh,
appropriate.
God.
You guys will probably cut it, so
Oh,
keep track of that
we're-
time.
I say we're still on time. Go ahead.
So when I was 12-ish, 12 or 13,
We're definitely
I-
cutting this.
Yep.
And-
was
At some
like,
point,
"Hey."
you're going to yell your name, aren't you?
No, I had this tremendous pain in my testicle. Like I'm talking like it dropped me
Yeah,
to the
like-
ground.
Yep.
It just like came
Yeah.
on. And
And-
Same story as 3 weeks ago.
and so have I told the story before?
Continue.
So
Vito's like, I know
That's
exactly
fair.
where this
I
is
had to
going.
I have to have my dad comes and looks at it and he's like, yeah, well that looks weird, and so I end up going to the doctor and I have this thing called
Yeah.
a varicocele.
That looks weird.
That looks
very
weird.
good deal.
A what?
Thanks, Dad.
A varicocele.
Varicocele.
A varicocele is an
Is that what you slap on the side of a boat when it's leaking?
No, it's a
It's Flex Seal.
God.
No, stop
Oh,
it.
it's like steel.
It's an engorged or
Stop it.
dilated vein, so it's like always dilated. It's always like just whatever, and that
Oh,
causes
okay.
sometimes some damage.
Okay.
And when you're like 12, they're like, well, we need to see if we need to do surgery on it or not. So we have to go take an ultrasound of your testicle to see if it's good or if we need to get in there and do something. So like 12-year-old, like just straight on full pubescent chalk goes into this room. It's just like a dark room with a big table. And I swear to God, the most attractive woman that has ever existed walks in and she goes, I'm going to perform your
And your
ultrasound
balls.
on your testicle.
I'm taking a photo of your balls.
Talking, this chick was so ungodly attractive. I'm like, okay. And so she's like, well, take off your pants. And I'm like, sure. And
Anything you want.
They're already off.
she's
Yes,
like, here's
ma'am.
a towel. put it over your penis and lay it on your belly. And I'm like, sure. And she's like, put this one under your balls. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, now this is going to be cold. And she like squeezes the gel on it. And she starts like pressing on my ball. And my awkward 12-year-old self goes, so do you do this often? Because I don't know what the fuck else to say.
You come here
You
often.
just don't say anything. Nothing is what you should have
Yeah,
said.
you're not supposed to say anything.
Well, like, come
They
here
don't like
often,
it.
come
They don't
here
like it
often.
when you commentate.
And so she's like,
Come here, often.
yeah, I do. It's my job. And we didn't talk ever again the rest of the time.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
yeah.
Good.
I wonder why.
Good. I wonder why. Yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
tried to provide color commentary to your fucking testicular
It's worse than
ultrasound.
Tony Romo.
I was 12. Oh man. So I recently.
12-year-old you is like, this is my shot right here.
Yeah, right.
This is my shot.
My shot.
Fucking
12-year-old
airballs
was
the
like,
shit
I
out
have
of
no
it.
idea at all what's going on
The
right
side of the backboard.
Just tears his Achilles as he
I
shoots
just-
it.
Achilles
just
on masturbation 3 days
All
ago.
right.
He's like,
I-
yes.
I have a testicle story that can.
now. Hold on. Let
remain
me
the
finish.
podcast
Let me
story.
finish this part real quick.
I won.
just
Oh,
had
there's
to go
more?
back and
You
have
gotta
the same
finish?
procedure done like 6 months ago, 3 months ago. I don't know. We talked about it in chat. Probably not on the
Same
podcast.
lady.
Totally different lady, not nearly
Oh.
as attractive, but I'm
Damn.
40 now, so I don't give a shit. It took 3 minutes. I was on my phone the whole time. She didn't have to talk to me. It was like the fastest fucking procedure. I don't know why they didn't give me like a
Maybe-
goddamn book. I sat there for
Maybe
20
last
minutes the first time while that chick like jabbed my balls with an ultrasound machine while I was trying my best not to get an erection because she was like
Well,
the
that's
hottest
because
chick that
there's-
ever had my pants off around. And it was just
30
insane.
years
Hopefully
of
the
medical
first chick
technology.
at that age.
I just got a
prob-
hole in one. Go fuck
I
yourself.
think so. So did I, Damon. Way to go, buddy.
This is
Dude.
Jumpington.
Robert
This
got
is
stuck.
Oh,
You-
no.
Oh
Dude.
yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah. Get fucked. Get
Okay,
fucked.
Damon, what's
Back
well,
from the
Bob gets
cut.
fucked. What's your testicle story?
You want it on the record.
Are we cutting
Yeah,
any
it's
of
not.
this?
It's not about me. It's not about me.
It's not about you.
He did
What
it
is Robert's
again.
testicle story?
No. It has. I mean, he knows about it, but it's not involving any of this.
Oh, he did. Okay, there we
I don't
go.
know if I know this one.
I
This
have
one.
a buddy. We'll call him Tommy because that's his actual name, and we don't care.
Oh, I know this
And-
guy.
Just say it out there. All right. Yeah, I know Tommy.
Call him Tommy because
Um,
that is his name.
It's not. It's.
Oh, wait, is this-
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you know what this is. One night we
yeah,
were
that's
like,
a good one.
one
Yeah,
night
yeah.
we were
Who
at the bar like with a bunch of people, and
It was your
Robert
21st.
there. Oh, was that the occasion? I
Yeah,
can't
dude.
remember.
Yeah.
And so we're like hanging
Yeah.
out, and we're just doing whatever, and we go, and we're going to get pizza. Our friend, who the testicular story is about, ends up leaving. Keep in mind, it's like 11 p.m. This is really, really important.
Okay.
Before he leaves, he tells us about how one day he woke up and he went to take a piss and it hurt. And he was like, I'm concerned. And we were all like, yeah, you should go to the doctor. That's probably
Get that
not a
checked
good
out.
idea. And
Yeah.
he schedules it, goes whatever. He thinks he has an STD is like what's going on. And
That's what
we're
I
all
would
like kind of laughing about it.
Yeah.
You're
So-
fucking
what the
like you're fucking gross ass. Like anyways,
Was she worth
and-
it?
Oh,
right. That was we were making jokes.
That was the joke.
That was the joke, yeah. So he tells us this, he leaves. It's like an hour later, he calls us again. Can't find his fucking car. And then so we had to us being more
Damn,
creative,
she was
had to
that
figure
good,
out
huh?
had to yeah, right. And so he's like he's really
What does that
concerned
even mean?
about he's really concerned about this. So like a week later, so he tells us this on my birthday, and a week later he goes to the doctor, and they realize that like he now like has like a cyst on his next to his balls.
Ball.
Yeah.
His ball.
He's got a third ball. Yeah, he's got.
And
a third
it's
ball.
like the
That's-
same. And it's the same size though. This is the key. It's the same
huge.
size. It is literally like he has three
Oh,
of the
shit.
same sized like fucking balls, and it is the strangest shit ever. He gets fucking biopsy. Doctor's like, nah, it's fine. It's nothing.
No,
That
we
just
can leave
happens."
it, is what he said.
Yeah, they're like, it's fine.
Said, boys, I guess
that's
I got
fine.
3 balls now.
Yeah, literally.
Tree ball Tommy.
yeah.
I remember
Oh my
you
God.
telling me the story because I was going through my shit however long ago.
Yes,
I just
yeah,
know it,
I
and you were
did tell
just like,
you.
you were just like, yeah. I remember telling the urologist that, and he's like, oh yeah, that's totally likely. That totally could happen. He's like, it's more likely you're gonna have a non-cancerous cyst at your age. There's a weird window where like I came in, I was like, hey, it hurts down there, and he's like, well, it's probably not cancer because statistically you're gonna get it in 20 years, or you'd have gotten it 20 years ago, not now. I'm like, well, that's nice, I guess. I didn't realize I
We're
was in
using
the
like,
cancer
oh.
sweet spot.
Take it
We're in the
I'm so
golden
middle-aged
era.
that not even
Yeah,
cancer
I'm in the
wants me.
golden era of not having
Golden
testicular
area of
cancer.
non-testicular cancer, right?
You're in the golden
Stupid. I
era.
celebrate daily. We send each other cards like once a month, like, "Hey, congrats on
Oh,
the golden
God.
era of not having testicular cancer."
Whew. But I'm getting closer to that day than you
I
are.
know it's
so-
gonna be sad. It's gonna be real
Hopefully
be a
nobody
rough
fucking
I won't be able.
day,
There's going to come a day where I
opens
can't
up
send the
those
card.
cards.
right.
Yeah. Could you imagine being like, Dad, you got mail, and being like, what the fuck is this? Who's sending you these?
I did just have a
So
gift idea
concerned
for
about your
Stupido to ask him for his
balls.
address. That's what it's gonna be now.
That's what it was.
It's gonna be now.
He was
yeah.
like,
I'm gonna send you
dude,
a
I
card."
really just wanted to send you like a super special card.
Super special card.
Happy
Man,
Valentine's
we've talked
Day.
about
Congrats on not
dicks
having
for-
statistical possibilities of having testicular cancer. That's what it is.
Are we talking about
Let's
dicks
hope we don't
because of
beat the
Valentine's Day? We've talked about it.
No, we're
so
talking
much
about-
on
why not?
the podcast.
Talking about testicles, which are very distinct and
Are we
separate
back from the
the
cut?
dick.
They're pretty close.
We've
Are
been
we
back from the cut. We
cut?
have to leave some of this shit in.
Statistically,
Yeah,
as
we gotta-
Americans, we're
I
all
think we
likely
pick up-
back from the cut. Yes.
I think we pick up
Kellogg, you
before
son of a
Damian
bitch.
starts
Thank you,
the story. I
Stupido.
think we pick up when Bob gets stuck in the spot.
I don't
Yeah,
think we're going
we
to
get
cut any
stuck.
of it unless Dayman wants to. Bobert,
Okay.
Boberto.
Yes, sir.
What
Bob
MLR?
Boberto.
It's doctor, not sir. Thank you. What MLR
wow.
highlights have you had?
Want to answer now?
I retract my answer.
I almost pitched a no. Pitching is hard and I hate it, but I also
Yo, you just like
You want to talk about that, Leo?
hit. Yeah.
Shut up.
I just got
Leo
my
got
first
boomed.
pitching win, thanks to a walk-off homer
Yeah,
by
fuck
Joe
you.
Piccione.
Yeah, fuck you. No. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, go fuck
I was
yourself.
thinking- You?
I wonder who they were playing.
Oh,
They
I
don't
didn't
even
know.
they don't even care enough to know who they're playing in the
I
fucking
really
game
don't.
that they just
I-
won.
I
How
did-
fucked
They
up
don't,
is
they
that?
don't even care.
I know we
It's-
screwed
They
up
don't
in
even get. They don't
postseason
even like
chances.
get us, man.
Fucked.
I did
Yeah,
get plowed
yeah,
a ground
yeah,
into
yeah.
a double play, and then he
Yeah,
like,
he
yelled
was
at me.
fucking pissed,
He
dude.
was so
I had-
mad.
I
He
had
wasn't.
so
He wasn't
mad.
mad. He was disappointed in himself. He literally sent us a separate message in our captain's chat and was like, "I'm so mad," and we were like,
just
"It's
feel so
fine,
bad
dude."
about this,
Like,
dude.
we
He
were
called
like,
me
"It's
a dick
fucking
for, like,
fine,
24
dude." He was like, "I'm gonna bench chalk next session." We were like, "Yeah, you should. Fuck
Yeah,
him."
Do it.
I had my kid
The devil
record
in
an
his ear.
audio message that said, "My daddy got you." Ha ha ha. She started cackling.
Oh
like,
my
it was-
God.
Oh my
Weird
god.
thing! What a weird thing!
Why would you do that?
Oh,
What
that's
a
fucking
weird
hilarious.
thing!
Oh,
That's
man.
fucking
you, haha.
disturbing.
It was great. It was great.
Did
Oh,
Plow think
yeah.
that was funny?
Oh, that was great.
Did
Oh, did
Plow
Paul think it was funny? Oh yeah, Paul was great. Paul was one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure.
thought it was hysterical.
You know what's
Yeah.
hilarious? Guess who just Snapchatted me?
Plow.
Wow.
No, 3-ball
It's
Tommy. Come
fucking
on,
Tommy.
guys.
Okay.
His balls were itching.
We don't have
All
He knew
three.
someone was talking
He was
about him. His
talking
balls
about-
were itching.
It's a superpower.
What
Ears
happened?
were burning.
What happened to your no-no? Not Paul Tommy's no-no, but your no-no. Roberto, what
That'd be a
happened?
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
hit off and
Bob.
sad.
Was that for FLB or was that in Seattle?
That was in Seattle.
That was the game of the moment week, right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, were you,
Yeah,
like, on
and it was
blast?
like
On the big stage.
Yeah.
not on blast, but it was like one of those things where everybody was sitting there like not saying it out loud, but
Oh,
like
fuck you, Chuck.
definitely referring to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
that's
like the
right.
fourth inning.
I was going to send you a
Fourth or
message
fifth
soon.
inning when
So
it got
close
broken
to
up.
the thing.
That thing. Yeah, so close.
Or yeah, like I can say whatever the fuck I want, but by the time anybody hears this session will be over.
Uh-huh.
Someone said something in the game of the moment that's going on this week between the Reds and the Cubs, and 2 fucking walks happened directly after it, and they were like 89 diff
Brutal.
walks, like literally like the lowest fucking outcome
I
and
saw that.
potential. And it was just like, and Tomas was just like, Someone's flirting with a jinx here. It just hasn't quite happened yet.
Here's my thing about like the pitching. Like, if you're doing really good and you're like creating a pattern and you're like doing shit where it's like you're confusing the other players, eventually they give up and they're just like, 420, and then it hits off. You get it.
Yep.
They get a hit.
you
You're
accidentally
like,
pitched like
"Come on,
490,
dude."
and you're like, motherfucker. Yeah.
Some dude who never
Yeah.
opens Discord and has said 2 words over the last 7
He's
months.
like, I
is just
always
117,
always
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like a fucking
I
zero
always
diff
swing
homer. It's
Super
like, what
important
the
too for like scouting and shit. The Phillies are in a 4-game losing streak, and we are in our fucking heads. And this one dude in that clubhouse just like, look, guys, we overthink everything so much, and we have great scouting, and we're all smart, great, yay. But sometimes you just got to swing randomly to fucking throw a pitcher off, and that's what we're not doing.
It
Yeah.
messes me up every time because I'm like, what am
Yeah.
I doing wrong?
I'm
I don't
up to bat.
understand.
I'm up to bat right now. Actually,
I'm about to swing
420.
69.
614.
I'm up to bat. I'm
I
up
say
to bat
614?
right now.
Can I tell you what to swing?
I just said
No.
614.
Who's it
I want
against?
You guys
709.
can put in your bets though. Okay, what do you guys think it is? Just
709.
everybody say a
We're playing
number.
Shadow Ball on.
Yeah, we're playing
Or-
Shadow Ball.
709.
We're playing
Siete,
Shadow Ball.
No.
cero,
What?
nueve.
271. Shout out Tequila Mockingbird.
Okay, and nobody cheat. Everybody remember your fucking numbers.
I'm gonna write it in the
did.
chat.
I always remember. my
Okay,
number.
write it. in the fucking
Stupido,
chat.
can you write my number in the chat too?
Yeah, what is it?
709.
All right, write something completely fucking different.
Got it. Yeah, I should. 907.
Right, 907. Yeah, just write 79. Just
79.
skip,
What?
just skip the 0.
Zeros aren't in my. I'm what?
I will say-
0 is
What?
the absence of a number, and therefore you typed
Mhm.
79.
My culture doesn't believe in zeros.
It's your culture.
Okay, get fucked.
That's your reality.
Yeah,
It's
subscribe.
your reality.
I will say my last at bat in this game was a 1-diff home run.
Pretty
I had
much
a
fine.
home run.
Non-meme.
I saw that. Yeah.
I had
a
a home run
non-meme
too
one.
this recently.
the
You
non-meme
did
ones.
indeed.
When you
Was
get
yours
close,
off an all-star?
it's a full season.
I don't know. Who were you pitching?
It was Wheezy somehow. All-star in
I
our
think-
hearts though.
Yeah.
Wheezy's the best. I love Wheezy.
Yeah.
Shout out Wheezy.
Shout out Wheezy.
Wheezy
Harvard Wheezy.
Whipplesworth.
No, we are going against Lefty Lewis.
You already have a homer.
Giants.
Are you gonna swing?
Yeah, I am. I'm just checking something.
Hang on.
Fucking-
What do you mean checking something? We
Check
just
the
gave
Reddit
you.
thread.
We just
Check
gave you
the
the
Reddit
swing.
thread.
We just gave you like
He
4
doesn't trust
numbers.
us, apparently.
Alright, using your
709.
shit.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck on what you guys have to say.
Hang on, I can pull up the Reddit thread
Well,
and get the
Berto, let me
live
ask you a
result.
question. Is it really
yeah,
hard to
go
be
for
this man's friend? Because it seems like it might be.
I
Oh,
can't
I
imagine
hate
it wouldn't.
I hate him so much. I just kidding.
Wow.
We've been
Dude.
friends we've been friends for so long. I don't really know what it's like not to be his friend.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I
It's like to not be treated this way. That's what I just.
oh hold on
heard.
one. Yeah, I don't really know. We're not actually brothers, but like I
Yeah,
guess we
so-
would be brothers at this point. Like I don't know.
He
How
knows
long
I'm
has it
gonna
been?
have sisters,
I'm
so
gonna
he
s-
knows that I'm gonna say yes.
I only have sisters as well, so it works out.
Yeah,
So how long have
Uh,
you known Damon?
we've been
I'm gonna
friends
skip
since
ahead a
we've
little
been
bit.
friends since we were in like Bobert was in like 10th
Oh,
grade.
dude, I think it's like
Ninth
10
grade.
years, bro.
Yeah. So
Alright,
Why
so
is
It's like
that
10
so-
years.
I've been
Are you
married
guys not the
longer.
same age?
I'm a year
Bobert's a
older.
year older. Yeah.
Got it.
I have
You're
kids
reminded-
older than
Technically,
your
he's like-
relationship.
every day.
Yeah.
Bobert graduated
Damn.
a year.
I definitely wear
You wanna
most of my
tell our
clothes that are
story?
older than. Yeah,
Our
tell your story.
story.
Bobbert, you're the
Our
guest. We hear
story,
Damon all the fucking time. You
I
tell
know
the
he's
story.
annoying.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't say it, but I
no, I'm
definitely
just kidding.
agree
I'm
with
kidding.
the
I'm
sentiment.
kidding. We were in the same friend group in high school, and we would like hang out, but like as like a group all the time.
Was it
And
like
yeah,
a
we played, like-
Hollywood like story where you were like the stoners, the
We
goths?
played
or
basketball a
something?
lot.
Yeah,
No,
we
we
played
just
basketball,
played
basketball a lot.
ton. No, we
Yeah,
didn't really get up to shenanigans as like high schoolers, really.
You didn't find
we
weed
went
until
camping
later,
and shit,
Damon?
but like
Yeah, we did shit like that, but like it's not like we were like. doing
Oh, there
heroin
goes his
and
ball.
shit or-
we weren't
Who is
breaking
like
the
that?
law necessarily or anything. I was Mormon at the time,
Breaking the law.
so
You were
and-
Mormon at the time.
yeah, I'm not
It's a
anymore.
long story.
Mormon?
I don't, man.
It's another long story.
Once
I can
you
talk
are,
about
you
it
are
if you want to
forever.
cut it. I just don't want to shit on someone's religion. If
Whoa,
someone,
3-way.
You're not
Yeah.
shitting on anybody's religion.
Oh,
You're,
we wait for
you're,
Valentine's
you're
Day.
sharing your own experience.
There
You
we
don't need to do that.
Uh,
Free some for Valentine's Day.
just
There
not
we
for me,
go.
man. Just not for me.
That's,
It's just
hey,
not for
that's
me.
okay.
Very
I
similar.
have a-
Or
521.
Mormonism.
Dayman has swung 521.
Bobert, today is my grandmother's like 93rd birthday, and I have a very distinct memory, like 15 years ago, of telling her I didn't believe in Jesus anymore because I thought she knew, and then she started crying in the bar restaurant we were at in the town of 200 people, all of who know me and my grandmother, and watched her cry as her grandson didn't believe in Jesus anymore. So I get it.
And then you're the bad guy, right? Yeah.
That heathen shouldn't have been drinking in the
grandma
bar.
cry.
Generally, yeah. I
How
didn't
dare
get fish
you make
that
Grandmama cry?
day. Yeah. I love my grandma. She's a great lady.
I love my grandparents, but I had to have that conversation with
heathen.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
So.
I hope you get to still have family. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
My family's great. Most of my
that's really amazing.
So yeah.
Most of your family did.
I'm lucky that they, as soon as I told them, hey, I don't want to talk about it anymore. They were really cool about it. So
that's a wonderful thing. Kudos to Bobert's family.
Yeah.
To the Hideyoshis.
Bobert's the congressman. You're the congresswoman. You're Bobert. Never mind. Okay, sorry.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Please don't get that confused.
You guys get that? You guys get
Only
that
one of
too?
those two do I want a hand job
That's
while
not
it
my
heals.
name. Like
Yeah, no, it's
fucking
strange.
I swear I didn't fondle a dude in a play. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather have Bobert do that for me.
Yeah. Oh no!
Wow.
Wait a minute, Bobert. I'd rather
have Bobert.
I'd rather have our guest do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you look like, Bobert. But
doesn't matter.
I spend an evening with you.
It really doesn't matter.
Bobert is a man.
So you've known Damon for like 7 years because you're
man.
22 or something, and you guys are young.
Bobert's like 26.
They're not 22. They're not 22.
Sorry. How old are you?
Like
People?
26.
I'm 26. Yeah.
Okay, 26.
Yeah.
Well, Steve
Old
Peter was
or
lucky.
young,
I have children older than
dare
your.
you?
I don't know.
How dare you call me Leo's age? How dare you?
That is my age.
You've known Dayman since 10th grade ish.
Yeah.
How long have you liked Dayman?
Oh, not until like at least 2 years ago.
That's a stretch, dude.
Yeah, like
did he leave?
We lost
tomorrow.
We lost Chalk.
Oh no!
Chalk banana for the time being.
If that fucks up Craig, I swear to God.
I don't think it does. I think it basically gives him dead time while he's gone.
Damn,
We
like
talk
dead
shit about him,
air.
right?
Where's the
We talk
swing
shit
result?
about him now.
Oh yeah,
We can do that when he's here too.
Yeah, we talk shit.
Yeah,
he's gone. He's gone.
Guys, I swung and it hasn't resulted. I think
I was about to say, where's the fucking swing result?
Yeah,
I'm on the
what's the
Reddit
swing
thread
going on?
refreshing.
something fucky's going on.
Is there a write up happening?
Oh,
No,
Go-
it's
go check the logs.
I'm going.
And he's gone again.
Get Teddy to fix it.
Yep. His emoji's already on it.
Bam.
You guys have access to so much
It's a
shit.
Teddy. It's a Teddy write up.
Teddy.
To Teddy
love
fixing.
you.
Teddy's a
He's
great guy.
fixing
Shout out
it. It
Teddy.
literally
Shout
says
out
ran
Teddy.
into an
Oh,
issue
is it gonna?
with
Is Teddy
SFG
gonna write it up? I
versus
love Teddy.
Nah,
Favorite.
well, no, but
He's
he's
just
fixing
fixing
an
it.
issue. Oh, it's
Teddy's my
resulting. I
favorite.
see it in the
I
thing.
love that man.
I can't wait
It's
for this to
awesome.
be a fly out and everybody to be super disappointed.
What'd
I
you-
can't wait to find out. I
What'd
would
you
have had
swing?
a 0 diff homer or
Yeah,
one
same.
diff. I don't believe in zeros. So it had to be
581.
one diff.
No,
521.
521.
It was a fly out. Woo!
What was the number?
243.
Oh,
Yes, that's me.
yeah, Leo.
That's
Bad.
me. I got a double, probably. That's probably a double. It's like 40.
Yeah.
Who's the pitcher?
I don't want to look it up, but yeah.
Lefty Lewis. I'll do my own ranges. Hang on.
We'll say do Lefty Lewis with Dayman and
Do
see
your
what it be.
ranges.
I'll do the ranges.
Hey, can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you
can hear
now.
you.
Welcome
No.
back.
My computer just shut down Discord, so I don't know what
Dayman
happened.
said some nasty things about
Okay,
him.
so yeah,
He
it's a
did.
double.
Probably.
What did we learn while Chalk was away?
No, wait, that's the wrong way.
We learned what your
Bengals.
swing was, and we're never gonna tell him.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ranges.
It was 521. He swung 521. I heard that part.
It was a fly out. Stop.
Damn.
You
What
know
was
what
the
wasn't
pitch?
a fly out though? Like 240 or something.
Oh, I
43.
had a 500 diff.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me
What's
too.
new?
I had 7.
Okay, it's a double. I
versus
hit a double.
14. So yeah, I was like 400 off.
I'll
Seems
take
about
my
right for
one
me.
diff homer earlier. It's my first hit in forever.
So I missed the answer, and I want to know because I have a whole series of questions. When did you start to like Dayman?
He said,
Oh yeah, I never finished the story. I never finished the story. So after we graduated high school, I didn't really hear from him or like but I was trying to distance because I was leaving the church at the time because I turned 18, and I was trying to distance myself from the other guys. Damon was the only non-LDS guy in our group.
Got it.
And so
Is there a big
didn't
LDS
really hear from
presence
him. We would
up
text
in,
once in a while.
Bruh.
Yeah, we're
Our
right
high
next to
school
Utah,
was
bro.
77% LDS, and there
You're right
was,
next to Utah. You're like 2 states between you and Utah.
It's like 4
What
hours.
are you talking about?
What are you talking
Geography?
about?
Is that not the
Sir.
case?
Idaho for a
They are
good
borders.
bit.
We're southern Idaho.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
we're
that's a
southern
really-
Idaho. Yeah,
that
it's
is
yeah.
Yeah. Idaho in general has like
It's
a
like 4 hours to Salt
huge
Lake. Super.
LD.
People would go there
Yeah.
in high school to get in and out. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's how close it is.
Bro, the speed limit's fucking 80.
Is that a
you
Mormon
go
sex thing?
85.
What is that?
No, it's the burger
No,
chain.
It's the
It's
restaurant.
burger
Oh my
This
God.
fucking guy.
Whoa.
Fucking
Good
guy.
Good Christ,
Yeah.
Idaho is
fucking guy.
huge.
It's the burger chain.
I didn't realize
Doesn't-
Idaho was so big.
What?
Yeah,
she
there's a
said.
giant forest in the middle. So
Yeah, like 80% of the state is uninhabitable due to
Yeah.
being
Oh,
We live in
W.
southern Idaho, yeah.
wilderness
The
preserve.
salmon
that place is
chalice
called
forest?
Boise.
We don't
No,
talk
it's
about
the Frank Church Wilderness River of No Return wilderness area. It's the entire
What's the
and then
salmon chalice
around.
national forest?
Sawtooth,
That's below
that area.
it. That's the Sawtooth. That's below it. That's also a protected area.
Idaho I didn't know there's so many French names out here.
Yes, the first
Yes.
Europeans here were French fur trappers, sir.
Louisiana Purchase.
I did not
I
know
would
that.
say you
Yeah,
realize
Lewis
what the
and Clark.
Louisiana Purchase was, right?
Yeah, but who knew Idaho was in the Louisiana Purchase?
I don't think it was.
Well, not technically, but it was the,
It
the
was fringes
place
of
that
it.
Idaho
Look
was
how smart
in.
you
Discovered
fuckers
land,
sound.
yeah.
It would have been on the
The
fringes
place,
of it.
the fringes, like Eastern Idaho, sure, but like West, most of Idaho, Oregon, and Washington were like disputed territory between Britain, the United States, and Spain.
Is that the fucking Oregon Purchase?
Up until
And like all
yeah,
of the native
yeah,
tribes
yeah.
that were living there.
yeah, that's a whole separate thing.
Yeah, that's a.
Fair enough.
Cut that.
Cut that.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave again.
okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey.
Have a great time. Are you gonna get more whiskey or what is he drinking?
Not here.
Whiskey, I hardly know her.
What?
Oh, the stretch. That was a stretch.
Yeah, it was more than a stretch.
It's a good stretch.
Stretcher, I hardly know her.
There you go.
Yeah,
Although I will say, my homer off of Lefty, I literally said, Lefty, I hardly know her.
Yep, I saw that.
It's just not
Yeah.
even. It's just not even close.
Not
It's-
even close. No.
It's just not close.
Man, I'm so sorry about that.
It's
you're not,
not.
dude.
Okay.
Saying
You
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
worry if you're
Just a
not
podcast.
worried about it, you should be. I'm
If I'm
very
not worried
fucking
about it, I should
disappointed.
be.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed right now.
It's
Yeah, but
just a
your
podcast.
opinion of me has to matter so little because of how
Oh,
mean you are to
wow.
me.
True.
Because if it mattered to me, I would cry
True.
every day.
He's a mean, mean
No,
man.
I'm
True,
done
you
crying.
should- You just,
Holy
you
shit.
should-
Done crying.
You, first
done
of all, that
crying.
was deep. I'm done
Hold
crying.
on. I'm
Second of all, I
pulling one on that. Jesus.
he used
What?
his tears as fuel.
I used my teenage angst. So
He's
you
fixed.
Teenage. Sorry.
liked Dayman 3 or 4 years ago. That was the story?
Oh yeah, the story. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were
I'm
leaving
never
the
gonna
finish
finish
like
this.
6th grade. Yeah.
We my
Before you go
sophomore.
back to the story, real
sophomore
quick.
year of
Kudos,
college. Oh, yeah.
kudos to you. I'm sorry, I'm just interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yep. Yep.
I find myself funny at least.
That makes one of us.
What's
Yes,
going
that
on?
makes at least one.
Yeah. At least one.
At least one.
sophomore
Bobert seems
years-
like me. Maybe I'll be his new best friend.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
You don't even know where Idaho
Fuck
is
you,
on a
man.
map.
It's over there somewhere.
It's over there. Over there.
Yeah.
Everything's over there.
Yeah.
Bobbert
You live on
travels
the
out for
East
work.
Coast. Everything.
Maybe Bobbert comes out where I am sometimes. Maybe Bobbert and I will go get
He
a fucking
does.
Five Guys.
Where do you? Where?
He literally does.
I'm
Where?
in Western Pennsylvania.
Dude, yeah.
He's I'm in your backyard right now.
Yeah,
He literally goes there.
I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls.
I go
We'll
there for work.
We'll talk later. But if you come out here,
Do you know? Do you know where Fort Indiantown Gap is?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But we'll
Oh, okay,
talk-
never mind.
See, I
Alright,
said
never
that
mind.
too when he said for in the fucking town gap shit.
Fort in the town gap.
I don't want to dox
Kensington
myself
Town.
any more than I just did. When we get off of here, we always have our post top 5 podcast chat, and we'll
True.
talk about how you can take me out to lunch and I can tell you how bad Damon is on the podcast, or I'll take you
Wow.
out to lunch and you
Government
tell me
per
Oh,
how
diem.
day bad is in real life. Okay,
oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Day bad.
easy.
Day bad.
That's my Valentine's Day name.
Okay, so you've liked Dayman for a couple of years. How long have you loved Dayman? That's the next question.
It is
don't-
unironically the
I
next
don't know.
question.
I'm just kidding. He's like a brother to me. It's like a brotherly love.
It
That's
was when we
nice.
got lost in West Seattle alone at 2 a.m.
That was
hammered
like
after a
this
Mariners
last
game.
summer.
It took a long time to germinate.
Yeah.
To germinate.
But hey,
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, things
fair.
that last don't come about quickly.
That's true. That is very true. Patience is
True.
key.
Applies to relationships and the bedroom.
Yes.
Do you
I
have-
guess it
Do you
does.
have
So
strings there
true.
too?
Oh god.
No,
Hopefully.
We're
I don't
gonna
know if I
have to
can keep
flag
making
this
these
on
jokes.
Craig.
I'm sorry.
People are gonna start asking questions.
Are you saying you've
How many
tapped out?
fingers of whiskey have you had?
Oh,
a
it's
bourbon.
a
I-
reference.
picture.
It's a reference.
It is a reference.
If that's not sexual, I don't know what is.
I caught up. Thank you very much.
I watched
Holiday
21
listening.
of the episodes in one day.
What's
Okay, it
the
was the last 5, but leave me alone.
What's the
Fair, that's
best
fair.
part of your? Oh my god, I could not imagine binging us and having to deal with this like that much. That would be fucking insane.
I did
can't
it during my
listen to us
workout,
that
dude.
much.
It was pretty good. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie,
already
was
hate
like,
myself having to
yeah.
listen to myself all day, let alone listen to myself with other people for like 5 hours. Great.
I think I'm funnier than I realize sometimes, so I think that's good. I think that just tells you how low of an opinion I have of myself because I'm not like super.
You need to work
serious.
on
Never
that.
fail.
Yeah. Today, my daughter was telling my wife that she needed to go to funny school to be funny, and she started teaching her how to be funny while we were having dinner. And I said to my daughter, I said, "Hey, can I go to funny school too?" And she goes, "You don't need to, Dad. You're already funny enough." And that was
Kiss
like
ass.
the awesomest
There you
moment of
go.
my life. That was
Yeah,
like
you're
an
getting-
achievement.
You want extra Oreos after dinner, don't you?
Yeah, she definitely.
Yeah.
Kiss ass.
We definitely cuddled a little bit after dinner and had some,
She's
had
like-
some cookies. Yeah.
So, have you heard of a Nintendo Switch before, Dad?
She has a Nintendo Switch.
I
She's
have one
4.
pulled
She
up
can't.
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants more games then. There you go.
Yeah, she has a Peppa Pig game. It's kind of stupid. She
So
likes
real.
Mario
I'd
Kart, though.
fucking.
I
I'd
kind of
play
want that game.
Yeah. Peppa
What's
Pig.
the best part of your
Peppa
friendship with Damon?
Damien, take this.
I
The fact that he can answer your questions.
Yes.
Like that one. Yeah, there you go.
will
I don't
say-
know.
I will say that with Bobby. I've almost said your real name like
I know, dude,
9,000
same.
fucking times. It just keeps going out.
Well, we have
Um,
Craig. We can always
I
delete
know
it.
your real name.
True.
Yes, you
I
do.
do.
I don't know.
I do. I
This
do.
is-
I do.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a
Leo,
second.
literally, I was like,
I'm
"What
not-
are you talking about?"
What are
I
you
had to think
talking
about
about?
it. I had to think about it.
I,
my
and I was
ball.
just, I was just telling Bobert this like yesterday. Like, my girlfriend's family, like every time they fucking call her, it's always like there's always like some shit going on. Like, if her fucking sister calls her, it's never literally just to be like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's always like, "I need fucking $300," or like,
Don't ask questions.
blah blah, or some shit like that. Or she's always calling, like, any person in her family, like even her aunt is like calling, like, "I'm fucking pregnant" or some shit.
Mhm.
Bobber, if he's calling me or hitting me up, I never am just like, "Oh my fucking god, here's fucking Bobby just being over here like, can you bail me out of jail or some shit?" It's always just something where I'm just like, I don't know. That's probably a really low bar, but I'm
I
just
don't know,
saying there's something to be said about every time. you
No,
hear
no,
from
that's
someone
that's not a
being
low
like,
bar. A person who is just like
We-
stable enough to not cause you shit and drama and shit
Yeah.
to do. That's amazing.
Literally.
Yeah, we talk daily, and so like if I'm calling him, it's usually something important because I know he doesn't like
Yeah.
getting called, and so like
Yeah.
besides like calling to see if I could like park at his house or some shit.
Obviously, where it's just
like,
like I'm in my
the-
fucking car outside your house. I'm not gonna text you.
I mean, dude, you're my I'm pretty sure you've been my emergency contact for like 10 years.
Oh,
or like
wow.
5 years. or something
Actually,
like that.
Bob was my life
serious.
insurance beneficiary for like a good 4
Dude,
years.
same. Dude,
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
You get 50%,
Every-
bro.
yeah.
God.
Every now and then, there's been like a few times where we both had to
awesome.
ask each other for our social security numbers, and we've
Yep.
been like, why? Well, you know what's fucked up too, though, is both times both of us gave it and then asked why.
Yeah.
That was maybe
I've been-
stupid.
I've been being
And
a
then
bit
they
of a
literally
jackass
just
to
like-
Dayman this whole time, and he could have been putting me on his life insurance, and I didn't fucking like.
Ah,
I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was an option. I would have been working on that.
Guess who's
put-
the
I
other
don't have-
50%?
long
I don't
hours,
have that.
bro.
I don't have that.
I
shit
assume the
anymore,
cats.
but when I was detailing cars, Bob was for sure the life insurance person.
Yeah, and like I think like oh man. Like you're usually one of the first people I call like if something like my motorcycle accident, you were definitely the first.
Yeah.
Even though you made fun of me and asked me if I was on my knees too long or some shit.
You did fuck your knees up. I'm not gonna
Okay,
make
fair
a. I'm
enough.
not gonna make a joke if you fuck your knees up.
You got into a motorcycle.
But I will
accident?
say, when
Yeah,
you sent
yeah.
me the pictures afterwards, I did
Doc's
say that I
concerned about
felt
the
kind of bad
motorcycle
for
accident.
talking shit about it because it was
Second
pretty
message
gnarly.
was, "Are you okay?" So I'll give
Yeah.
him that. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a motorcycle accident. My knees can feel the weather now, which is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now we-
most of me just feel shitty all the time. It doesn't matter about the weather. So
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
old skid.
But
Yeah.
you're okay now. You're okay now.
Oh yeah, totally. I actually
Are
really
you
love
wearing
it.
a helmet?
Wear your helmets, kids. Wear your
Wear a helmet.
helmets.
I'm glad you were wearing a
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
What's the,
Top 5. Wear a helmet.
What's the craziest thing Damon and you have done together?
Oh god damn.
Oh fuck.
That you can say on the podcast.
Did everybody else's mini golf freeze form?
Yep.
You're
What's
I
the
haven't-
craziest thing? What's the craziest thing you've done together? I'm not a cop. Please speak clearly into the microphone.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
your social security number.
That's hard to pick out just because it's a
Honestly,
long
the
time.
craziest fucking thing is you put each other in your goddamn life insurance policies. That's
That
the
is pretty
craziest fucking
crazy.
thing.
That's pretty.
Like
What
not
else
your
is
One time,
Aaron,
parents.
One
not
time
your-
Bob and I went on like a 22-mile 2-day hike that I literally thought he was gonna have to murder me. I asked him to.
I thought I was gonna
asked him-
freeze to death.
I
I went
asked
on
him
a
to-
freeze to death.
22-day hike. 22?
22 mile.
No.
But
22.
they like
Oh.
It was over 2 days.
Dayman,
and
I
it was
imagine
22
Dayman smokes a
miles.
whole lot. He probably doesn't have great cardiovascular.
It was in high school, so it was before.
It was in high school,
It was
yeah.
before
Oh, okay.
we either of us like smoked
but
anything.
yes, he also smokes a lot.
Yes. We're aware.
Simmer down.
We're aware.
Simmer down. We're
Simmer
talking
down,
about
simmer down,
hiking.
simmer down. Yeah, we went on a what was it, a 22-mile hike, and then
Yeah,
it was
and
like,
then
but
we-
it was the incline was insane. It was insane.
Yeah, it was like at
Uphill.
one point
both ways.
base elevation was like 8,000 feet. It was in the Salmon Chehalis National Forest, by the way.
The one I
in
was just talking
Sawtooth
about?
National,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Sawtooth National Forest, which is right. It's all like pretty much
Gorgeous.
the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like picturesque Rocky Mountains almost. But anyways, we went. It was like 14 miles the first day and 8 miles the second day. But the second day, you started at like 8,000 elevation and you went up to 15 or to 13, and then came back down to 8. And it was like switchbacks and like you had like a
Brutal.
heavy ass fucking pack.
I
And
think my
I
mouse
literally
just fucking
said,
died.
push
I
me
didn't
off
bring a
this fucking
tent,
ledge,
which
so.
was
Oh yeah. Oh, this is actually my favorite fucking story to tell people ever in
Yeah.
the history of the world, and I bring it up at
Change
any
my mouse
possible chance I
batteries.
can.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So we're going on this fucking hike, and we're all talking about what we're gonna pack, because you gotta be fucking smart, because you don't want to be walking around with 90 pounds of shit when you're walking for 20 miles. And Bobert's over here just like, I'm not gonna take a fucking tent. I'm gonna take a hammock because it's way lighter, and I'm gonna have a much better time than everybody with my super light pack. And we were like,
Thanks,
okay,
Bill
yeah,
Bobbert.
go fuck yourself. And I was like, whatever. My pack was super heavy. Because a bunch of our friends were assholes. And
They made him take
So-
the fuck. They made it. Oh, hold on. Just real quick, interject. This poor guy. I don't know who convinced him to do it, because I wasn't bringing a tent, so I didn't need the pack or like share. But usually you share like the tent.
Like-
Because tents are heavy.
like-
Usually split it up between two people.
yeah,
These motherfuckers.
I got
they
so
made him-
fucked.
They made him take everything that was heavy about the tent.
Yeah.
All they had was the tarp. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So-
And
somehow-
he's got like an 80-pound pack.
Yeah.
It's just was
Somehow
so
like
mean.
it was somehow justified of like if you take the tent and two other people or like and another person that you're sharing the tent with takes everything that would be in your pack, like they end up being the same and you don't have to like split a bunch of shit up. But like that's fucking horse shit. Okay, even a 2-man super nice REI tent is heavier than everything else you put in your fucking pack. So
correct.
that was
Yep.
fucking dumb. Don't ever do that. If someone tries to bamboozle
Someone
the shit out of
offers
you
you that
like
deal.
that. But yeah, where we ended up staying the night was like on the side of a fucking mountain. Like it wasn't flat at all, and there was no fucking trees. So all of a sudden, that hammock idea was really fucking stupid because there was nowhere to put it. And it got really cold that night. Like, I mean,
It
not
got
like
really-
super
okay,
cold,
so-
but it was like 30 degrees for sure.
No, it got
Like,
cold
not-
enough for me to be moving a hand warmer down my body. I didn't get any sleep. The entire time I don't know why these hand warmers lasted so long, but thank God, because I would have frozen to
It's
death.
like Hanukkah,
I
but
was-
for fucking hand warmers.
I had 2 hand warmers, and I would put one on my lower body and one on my upper body, and I'd move it up and down in order to stay warm because like the sleeping bag wasn't thick at all. It was a
Because you're like, I'm gonna be in the air, and
It's a
this
nightmare.
hammock is gonna be wrapped around me.
no
So my
trees.
sleeping bag,
no trees.
no
Yeah.
trees, no trees.
They're
So
like,
you're just
"Let's
laying
camp
on a
here," and
tarp
I'm like,
on the
"But
fucking
there's no
ground.
trees. There's no trees. I need a tree.
Worst fucking nightmare. Yeah, I'll never forget. I woke up, walked down the hill a little bit to the lake, and I just saw Bobert just laying on the ground on a tarp.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. And then we had to hike down and like, yeah.
Why
And
did
then
you guys
back
even
up.
go on this hike? Like, I don't understand. Like, what was the occasion?
For
Moments.
fun.
We did I was in a thing when I was LDS called High Adventure, and so you would go on like 2 or like a big ass like week-long camping trip where you do a bunch of things like
Yeah.
go water skiing, go like mountain biking.
So
which
that-
we did
that
that
trip-
weekend, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
But that also sucked because nobody fucking told us that was like a 12-mile mountain bike loop.
oh yeah, they were like, oh, it's such an easy
Hey,
hike. Oh,
hey,
you'll be
Billy
it'll
scored.
go so
Sorry.
easy."
It's downhill. It's downhill the whole way.
everything
Tell me
is
fucking
downhill,
why
you'll
I'm
be
walking my
fine.
bike.
Yeah, no. It was
Yeah,
up
that was brutal. But the next year we went mountain biking and we went to the fucking ski resort where you just take the
That was
lift
fun.
to the top, and that was a good time. But yeah, it was just like a thing through the church, and they
We'd,
would,
like,
get
raise
a
money
bunch of
for it
people
every year
together.
and do it,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
I love that.
We'd
That
like
was so much
go.
fun.
It was actually super fucking cool,
super
and
great.
like
It's probably why
yeah.
we're friends, honestly, dude. Because we
yeah,
started doing
it was
that,
like
and you
one.
wanted
It
to
was
play
like one of those
basketball.
things where it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah, that was a good
This
time.
is a fun thing to do after school. Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
Fucking
During the summer.
it was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice.
The Phillies just scored. Back-to-back
Yeah.
doubles, 2 outs.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey!
Pito, how's our game?
We're down to the
Uh,
last out, losing 12 to
Oh,
nothing.
you guys' game is over.
12?
Wow, we're in. Whoa,
Yeah.
man.
I gave up
Yeah.
4 of them.
4?
Man,
My
what's it
game's
like to
been almost
actually?
done.
You gave
I
up
give
a
up
third of the
6.
fucking runs.
think you
I
gave
gave
up
up 6 actually.
What's
I
it
gave up
like to
6.
actually play a game?
Yeah, no. What's up then?
I forgot the 2-run homer.
It's crazy.
And
We
we all
actually
did.
got through. We actually got through an entire inning today, I think, which is
Yeah, I saw you
absolutely
plagiarize
fucking
my-
insane. Yeah, I did.
my math.
I threw that shit out there. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Copied and pasted.
Right?
Wow, we're
Didn't
bottom
even-
third now. We're bottom third. That's crazy. It took us 3 fucking days to get to the top of the second.
I'm not saying
Jesus, dude.
that I'm
Really?
against this, but I'm just going to ask you this question. Do we want to have that conversation on the podcast?
No, it's fine. Things like that
Okay.
happen. It's just
Yeah.
brutal
Yeah.
when you're just like, holy
It
fuck.
does suck.
Like,
It sucks hard.
It does.
yeah.
I
Like,
only don't
you
like
guys
it when
remember-
someone does it on purpose. That's my thing.
It's
I don't
definitely
know.
not on
It's so hard.
purpose, but it'll.
Like 10 minutes, 45 minutes, fine. But like, dude, come on. You're
11
going to
hours,
the
55
timer every
minutes,
time.
and
Like, I don't
between
care if they skip
every
the heat.
pitch, 10
I don't care
hours
if it
between
skips the heat.
every pitch.
I'll say
is
it. You guys don't have to say
fucking-
it. Fuck anybody that does that because it's like, come on, man. Like, I have specific times that I'm able to do it, but because you're taking this time, I'm doing it at like 12 p.m. at night. Like, I get it. Like, people are awake at different times, but when you're doing it on purpose,
It's one
Eh.
thing to just be like a Euro time or whatever. Like that.
Oh,
doesn't
totally,
matter,
totally
but
get it.
It's
Or even
Yeah.
like
pretty
East
annoying
Coast
when you
versus West
see
Coast.
when you're like
Yeah.
when you're
when
like,
you're like,
I
know
literally
this
see
guy
you on
lives in the West
Discord
Coast,
and
he
they're
doesn't have
on
a list, yeah.
Discord
And they do it
Yeah,
every
they're
time,
not-
though. That's the thing.
yeah.
They do it every time. It's not like, oh, sorry, I had this thing going on. No, they do it every
Yeah.
time. You're like, come on. Like,
Also,
especially
I feel like
pitching, it's the worst because you're like, I gotta pitch next.
yeah. Also, I feel like
Anyways, that's my rant.
I mean, I don't pitch, but like if you're a pitcher and you're taking like
Hello,
and
Rich.
nobody in our game is doing this, like this is not the issue in our game being like slow. If you're taking fucking 10 hours between every time to pitch, like just submit a list, dude. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
like
that too.
like if it's gonna take that long between it, because it's just untenable. Like,
But also-
that's how you get one inning done in 3 days. Is it takes 10 hours to pitch, and then it takes like 2 or 3 hours for someone to swing, which is totally fine, and then it's like 10 more hours to pitch, and
Yeah.
that's how you get like our game has resulted twice in the span of 24 hours.
That's rough. That's hard.
Yeah, it's just brutal because you're just like, especially for the people that are like need to be like on our team, like it's like me and 2 other people in Fats are like checking for conditionals and all that stuff, and it's just like kind of annoying to be like, here I am for the like 4th day in a row checking conditionals. Oh wait, we haven't even batted yet.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's pivot quickly to back to Bobert.
Oh, sure.
No,
What's the
To
what-
Robert.
what else? We're not dude. Come on, Leo.
okay.
Dude, I was laughing about anyway, we'll get to
What
it.
else do you have going on in your life that isn't centered around Dayman?
I got school. That's pretty much it. I work and I go to school. I travel for
You go to
work.
school. What do you go to school for?
Cybersecurity, super boring shit.
That's not super boring. That shit is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's awesome. So.
As someone who fell for a
Do
fishing
you know about
scam, that shit's
fishing?
great.
Right.
Have you ever heard of phishing scams?
Oh
No,
man.
never.
You've never heard of
Never.
phishing scams?
If a Russian emails you asking for money, you should always say yes.
What about a Nigerian prince?
That's just a Republican talking point.
First off, I have many Russian friends. They're all very nice.
Yeah. Have they asked you for money?
Not
Chalk is a
recently.
phishing scam?
Shots is a fishing
That's
scam.
why they're
Oh my
not
god,
friends.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I've been trained in this. I should have seen it.
You didn't recognize shit. I already got your social security. I'm a
He
beneficiary.
just
of your life insurance
passed
plan.
his test yesterday.
He's
He
a
just passed his
beneficiary.
test yesterday. He hasn't known
wasn't
until
all-
today.
I was complaining to Dayman that there was a phishing question on this test, right? That it was like, what's wrong with this email? And like it lists a ton of things you can choose, and it's like choose the best 2. And it's like, no, everything's wrong with this email. I don't know how to tell you this, but everything is wrong.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
have
you're
sent
just
this
like-
email. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the company name is wrong. The person, like, there's a bunch of
Yeah, it's
grammatical
like,
errors.
I don't know what's
like
the
all
best
this shit's
one.
just
They're
like,
all wrong. I don't know.
they're all bad. Like,
I like none of the options. Or I like
Yeah.
no-
Exactly.
no
Like,
parts
where's the all of the above?
Bobert, I think you have similar issues to this, but I'm a contractor. Like I don't work for a company. I
am a
contract
contractor, yes.
individually. Exactly.
No.
But I still have to like go through sometimes their like contract, their like employee
Contractees?
training video shit. So they're
all
like,
the
hey,
time. I just
don't
did
do
something
this or that or this or that. I'm like, I don't touch any of those systems, guys. No one's emailing me
Oh,
asking
yeah,
me to try
no.
to get into this
Yeah.
stuff because I don't do that. But I'm gonna still charge you the hourly rate that I have to do to sit through this 3-hour training video, which is dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm just on my phone
Yeah.
because I already know how to use this. Try it again.
All right.
I already know how to use a USB drive safely,
Right.
so I don't need to worry
Amen.
about picking one up in the airport and plugging into my laptop. 'Cause I'm not an
Amen.
idiot.
But what if it has Bitcoin on it, bro?
what
I know.
has Bitcoin?
I already know how not to
My
scan
wife already
weird
got her
QR
ring,
codes.
her earrings, so we're done with that.
Were they Bitcoin earrings?
Didn't you
What is that?
just remember the story? We just told the story.
Oh no. But did they actually have a Bitcoin on them?
No, but they were bought with Bitcoin. That's all that matters.
Lame.
They had a
lame.
Doge on them. 'cause
Oh,
these
they
are
were-
Dogecoins.
they were
They're-
diamond.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
dad bought those coins.
Just real quick. This
Did
is
he make
Super
money
Bowl
off
shit,
it,
so
Leo?
Not very much.
Well,
how much?
a little.
He bought it when he bought just some like trivial amount of it.
like 20
Okay.
or some shit.
No, not like 20. Like it was triple digits
just
at the
20.
very least. And he was just like, I put this much into Dogecoin. He said it's gone up a lot. I'm gonna hold it, see if it goes up anymore. It didn't. It
Total.
didn't.
No,
Yeah.
I very specifically remember that being like a tenth of a penny, and then suddenly it's like a nickel, and I'm like, shit, I should have Well,
I
no,
think it
you
was-
shouldn't have. I never
It was
should
a pump and dump scheme.
I think it was something along the lines of
Dogecoin, yeah.
You saw at the peak he would have made 1,000, but he ended up making like 300, and I think the original investment was just like 100.
I mean, as long as you're making money, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly. That was the point of the whole.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
was
good
just,
for
I was
Dogecoin.
memeing before, but yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I made a little
Money's
bit of
well
money on the crypto stuff during COVID, which was nice.
Yeah.
COVID.
And now I'm done with it.
Yeah, I mean,
now
it's dead.
I
I worked a
stocks
real
that
job like a
head.
real American.
I was in college still.
Yucks.
So you work now, but you also go to school. Why are you doing both?
Dude, I have a ridiculous amount of time off. So my just real quick, this is super boring shit, but my contract works a little differently than most contracts. I'm contracted with the program, and so when the contract rolls over, which this August it will, it's like a 2-year contract. Like I stay, but a new company comes in, if that makes sense. And so like the people who are in the program stay, but then military contracting is fucking confusing as hell. The company will you have to interview for your own job. It's really weird. But you have to interview for your own job and then you stay there. But it's because we travel and we do training exercises, which like military training exercises, and I work in IT for it. Anyways,
Okay.
since we travel, the only things that we do here are make sure everything's ready for the next trip. And so we get a ridiculous amount of time off because I say I pay for it whenever I go on a trip. I call it hotel jail because we go to places. Sometimes I go to fun places like Pennsylvania or
Oh, your bar
San
is
Luis
so low.
Obispo and stuff. But
Well, when he went to Pennsylvania, you got to go to like
Yeah.
Gettysburg and stuff, which was
yeah,
cool.
I'd never been to the East Coast and stuff. So yeah.
Gettysburg is pretty It's intense, but it's pretty fucking cool.
It's
went
pretty
to
cool. I got
Philly
to
and stuff.
Philly. Yeah. I get to go to places I haven't been before, but then other places like Leavenworth, Kansas. It's super boring. So I tell my girlfriend this. I pay for that time off by dedicating part of my life to just being kind of in hotel jail for a week. So
Or sometimes
it's good though.
longer.
I enjoy it. I'm able to get school done, so that's awesome. I really enjoy the people I work with. It's a small team of 5. We're all really close knit.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
How did you fall into that?
Kansas. Oh my god.
Luck. My mom was dating a dude that used to work on this contract. He only worked for 2 months, so he
Yeah.
was like, "I can get you an interview." I'm like, "Okay." I interviewed. I guess I interviewed well. I work with people double or triple my age. I'm the youngest guy by 10 years.
And then your mom's boyfriend just disappeared into the other.
Yeah, that's a whole.
After they got
that's-
married, after dating for 2 weeks.
I do not like that guy. But anyways, he got me the job. So how mad can I be? And then I got promoted in there, so I'm
Is
there
he
until
okay?
I decide. He's
I don't-
just
I'm
he's not
just
gonna listen to this. I don't like that man because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's just
yeah.
he's just a douchebag, and Bob's mom. They started going out right after his parents got divorced, and they were just fucking.
It's the whole
weird,
thing,
and
man. Yeah.
It was just one of those things where you're like, this guy
People
fucking
be
sucks.
people.
Mom, don't go out with this guy.
Yeah.
D-Man said he disappeared into the aether, and I thought he just
Well, he
No,
kinda,
no. He
died or
went to
something.
Colorado.
Yeah, he
Okay.
moved and.
Oh,
shit,
so basically the
So
ether. Yeah.
basically the ether, you know.
Yeah.
He went into the Colorado mountains and just got lost, bro.
Hey, Stupido, you doing okay over there?
I'm good.
Fucking Ryan.
Okay.
Should say his name.
We can talk about my fear.
Who
of
the
Stupido.
fuck cares?
Well,
Like, fair.
don't
next
know.
question, the next question is what actually makes you so scared of Stupido? I mean,
Dude,
we all
Stupido,
have our
just
own
real
reasons
quick.
to fear Stupido, but what is your
Real quick, just-
specific reason?
Me and
fear
Stupido, real
Stupido.
quick. Dude,
Yes,
you're
sir.
a smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've read through some of your shit. It's pretty good.
I
dude.
like how Stupido's just
I respect the hell out of you.
Read through
that's
some of my
pretty
what
good
shit.
A lot
code
of your
stuff.
code. Your code.
Oh.
Yeah.
Robert's my raspy person who has gotten all my stuff fixed.
Did he fix your Cardinals feed?
Don't even.
Yeah, his. Yeah,
I'm
he's,
hoping that's working now. It pinged me.
I've stopped helping him.
That's a good.
Oh,
idea.
wow.
That's
Bob
why he
did
reached out
teach
to me
though,
today.
How to? He did teach me
No.
how to.
Damien's picked it up.
I'll reach out to you about the stuff in the script, but Bob taught me how to do just Linux commands in general.
Hmm.
Yeah, just basic shit. I'm not not that
Yeah,
big
just
guy.
like this is how you change directories and like how you would start a script and all sorts of shit like that. So
Stupido, did you know that you had the zany ball on?
What do you mean?
you're saying
You got a hole in one when you had the zany ball thing with like the rainbow, like the big blast
Yeah.
one. You
Yes,
knew
I knew that I had the rainbow ball.
Fuck.
Yes.
You little
guys.
fuck.
I will say, Stupido, the RSS feed did ping me when I was up,
There you go.
and it didn't pick up what I commented, but it picked up the result. And then
Huh.
now Basil's up, and
Yeah, something's fucked.
something's fucked.
Yeah,
with
I
it.
don't.
On your end.
I don't know, man.
It's not the
It-
code. It's you.
No, it's something where like it's something. It's no, 100%. It's like it's taking too
code.
long to check for results or something.
Hmm.
So it's like it's taking more than the 15 seconds that it should take. So it like skips them intermittently.
That's weird.
I don't know what. It is.
Anyways, no, I respect the hell out of Stupido if he applied that somewhere not
fake
not good,
baseball.
Tread
something
carefully.
not good, something bad,
carefully.
he could probably get away
Like
with some
phishing
shit.
scams.
So
Yeah, no, I feel
that's
what you're
why I
saying.
fear him because he has the
Got it.
ability to do some heinous shit, but he won't. You write in Python, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stupido,
see,
do you
yeah,
have the
exactly.
ability to do heinous shit?
Could I do heinous shit? Sure.
I feel like everybody could to some capacity.
Okay.
I mean,
I
yeah,
do-
I could
on
walk
the
over to
tech
my
side of
neighbor's
things,
house
on
and
the tech
stab
side of
them in
things,
the
yeah.
fucking throat right now.
Whoa,
What do you
Dayman,
mean?
why are
Okay,
we?
whoa,
What is wrong with
I
you?
could do that.
Clearly
I'm
into the
not saying
microphone.
that. I'm not
Speak
saying that I
clearly
would.
into the microphone.
I'm not saying that I would do that.
I
I'm
need to
just saying
explain this
I
guy.
could. Like, if that's the reason to fear someone, you should be scared of everyone because literally anybody could just walk over to you and just stab you in the fucking throat.
That's
I
Yeah,
mean,
some of us have
one way to
generalized
look at
anxiety.
life.
Thank you for laying it out. So
Right.
Thank you.
Just saying.
Next question. We're going to move past
How
Dayman
dare you,
fantasizing about killing his neighbors. Bobbert,
I had to kill the topic of
Oh my
complimenting
God.
Stupido. Come on.
have you
Don't use the word kill.
ever considered going by Robert?
doing it right now, dude. My name is Robert now.
Robert.
What is that
Hideyoshi.
even?
Robert.
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 Oh, that's funny.
Good. I think that's a good name change. You should do that.
Is that not just
Robert.
Robert with extra
I
steps?
have
No,
so many
Robert.
variations of Bobbert. It's insane. I
Damon,
change it
you are
every
not
time.
Bobby.
Every time.
Bobby boy.
Bobby boy. Bobby.
Hey, man.
Bobby.
Damon, you
Yeah,
are not in the
There's
hole.
just so many deviations.
You weren't even
Don't
close that
say
time,
it when
man.
somebody else already says it first. You don't need to say it again.
No, we all get to say it as many times as we want. Well, you're not in the
Fair. Harsh but fair. Harsh but fair.
It is. It is.
Harsh but
No.
fair.
Tough love. It's tough love. It's
I
Valentine's Day.
appreciate
The one
it.
question that wasn't typed out. I actually appreciate your commitment to the bit of always not being in the hole. I don't know how you do it, but it's fucking impressive. And it's been like the longest running arc of our entire.
It's
narrative.
almost like when you're when you're batting so bad that you're like, it's honestly impressive that I'm not just hitting some of these by random chance. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you're just
Yeah.
like,
I know
I'm
how
doing
that
so
feels.
bad
You're
it's statistically
stupidoing
improbable.
it. Yeah, that's really impressive to do the stupido, is what we're saying. So
Harsh but fair. Harsh but fair.
the next question,
Harsh but fair.
our last question. I didn't have it typed out, so you have to just wing it with me here, Bobert or Roberto.
Oh, yeah.
Roberto, what
Roberto.
questions do you have for us? I can roll my R's too. Roberto. Roberto. Yeah, my Spanish is terrible. What
Have you
questions
guys-
do you have for
have
the
you
top
guys heard-
five?
Dayman play guitar?
We
Yes,
have.
we have.
We actually have.
Yeah,
There's
pretty damn
conversations about
good.
him making a theme song for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that would be
Stupido and I
so
will.
cool.
I already have it. I just have to get the copyright from somebody.
Is that
What?
why you're fucking around with your audio shit?
What
I know you're
copyright?
trying to.
No, I was making a joke that I was gonna use the "Go Fuck Yourself" song from "It's Always Sunny." No, I've been fucking around with my audio shit. That is a good point though. I have been fucking around with that because yes, my the amp I use will feed into your PC. So I was trying to make sure that
That's pretty
all my
legit.
sounds were split so that like Windows
Crazy stuff,
sound don't come up on the recording and stuff like that. Yes. But having audio issues.
What other questions do I have? Leo has the computer.
It
Good.
works. It works very well, and I like it a lot.
Amazing. Amazing.
Leo almost got
after
caught by a phishing scam.
I did get caught by the phishing scam.
Oh, you got caught? Oh,
I did get
no.
caught.
I mean,
by
it wasn't a phishing scam.
It was
but,
a phishing test from my district.
Oh, I get those all the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I fell for it because
did
it
fall
looked,
for it? I missed the
looked
story for
very
that.
official. So the test was it was my district name, HR, and then the capital letters HR at my district name mail.org, and it was like, there have been changes regarding your payroll benefits. Please click on the document above to view the incoming payroll benefits change that'll take effect in December. And I was like, oh shit,
Oh,
that's
they
my
got you.
money. I'll click
They
on
got
that.
you good.
Yeah,
I
that's
clicked
exactly
on
how
it.
to do it, buddy.
Yep, I clicked on
Yeah,
it,
they got
and
you
then I immediately got an email that was like, "You just fell for a district phishing test.
Yeah,
Please watch this video."
How did
there's
that make
some
you
dude in
feel?
IT right now sitting there going, "Fuck, always one."
Just like
I got
just
another
like,
one,
I
too.
fucking got you, Leo.
This is why we have to do them.
Honestly, like if someone wanted to get into Leo's stuff just to change their grades or something and did a phishing scam, good on that kid. He deserves
Right?
that fucking grade.
Hey,
no shit.
You reward
Especially
initiative.
a believable enough
Yeah.
one like that. Like
They tested
that
me
takes some
again,
work.
He's
Oh,
going
test-
places, man.
They tested
Yeah.
me
I
again
gotta
too.
tell
They
this
tested me
story.
again.
Oh, go
Did
ahead.
you
I'm sorry.
fa-
I got a story.
They
Go
tested
ahead.
me again. It was the exact same email, and it was it was the exact same email address. Sorry, it was due to inclement weather, changes are taking place that will happen for the upcoming week. I look outside; it's like 60 degrees out. There's no rain in the
well, it is
forecast.
inclement where you are.
I text my world geography department. I'm like, guys, is there inclement weather coming? And they're like, what are you talking about? And I sent them the exact contents, the text contents of the email. I did not send them the link that came with it.
You
Well, at least you
forwarded them the
didn't-
link.
Well,
And they were like, you
For
get
a
the
second, I was like,
weirdest
no, Leo.
emails. That's a
Sent
phishing
the
scheme.
phishing scam along.
Just like, wait, Leo got everybody else hooked on the phishing
There's-
scam.
Except him.
They're like, we
Everyone
sent this
else.
to
two
one
really
person.
good things you can do in a phishing email. You can click on something, and the worst one is send it to everybody else. That's
Send it
the
to
worst.
everybody.
I
email
just
chain.
no. I just texted them the contents by text. I did not send the link or anything like
It's on
that.
the phones now. No.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
The
yeah. I was
FBI
just,
is gonna get
Some
it now.
IT guy just got a huge bonus.
yeah, they were just like,
we
you
sent
get
this
the-
email to
you
one
get the
person.
weirdest
We got
emails.
10,000.
In a past life, I don't know if we've ever really talked about this, but probably have. I used to teach at a university, right, while I was doing my grad school, and I did adjuncting and such like that. And the place I teach, where I did my PhD, there's a relatively large amount of universities around. Some of them bigger, some of them smaller. But like it was a
doctor.
I am a doctor, yes.
I
it
totally
was-
forgot you were actually a doctor. My bad,
was-
dude.
It's all good. It's all good. It's
Okay, I
There's,
forgive you.
like it was basically like a campus center, and I lived on one side of it and my school was on the other, so the buses I took passed through the campus center, so I often overheard students talking. And one fucking set of kids was sitting there on the bus talking about how
Oh
they
my
scammed a fake email to get out of turning an assignment on time, where they
No,
sent
no.
they sent a bad email out like that, so they got the bounce back that said, "Hey,
Exactly what they were
this is
gonna do to Leo.
undeliverable," and they pasted the whole metadata from that. They copied and pasted that, changed the error code to no such email address or whatever it is to email address full or some bullshit. Now this was like a decade ago,
Right.
and then they changed the times so that it looked like they sent it before the assignment was due. And
like,
then they did the assignment,
Wow.
attached it to that email, and forwarded it to the professor and said, "Hey, I sent this to you, but it said your email box was
Smart.
full, and I just got this.
Damn.
What can I do?" And from then on, I realized that I'm just never going to take an electronic assignment from a student. There's just
Yeah.
no fucking. You're going to hand me paper. We're going to fucking live in Neanderthal ways. I don't give a shit. I do not
Most,
trust you conniving little shits.
Most like especially for like graduate school and like upper divisions, like at least for mine, it's always hard copy in class and then online through the like whatever
To the
uh,
scanner.
management's-
Yeah.
service.
I would do Blackboard submissals, but like the whole thing was like, if you don't get it on Blackboard in time, you fucked up. I don't give a shit what Blackboard does. You're responsible. You're fucking 19. If you can't use a computer, don't expect me to fucking do it.
Although I will say my professor did fuck up the last assignment for our thing, but also it's a graduate class of 10 people where it's like we all were like, it's fucked up and we can't do it. Like we can't turn it in. And then we gave him the hard copy and he was like, whatever the fuck ever. And it was just like, we get it. Like,
hold on. Important question about this. Okay. I'm going to judge you super hard on this, Mr. Banana or Dr. Banana. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Are you a snitch, Dr. Banana? Did you snitch on them?
Oh, fuck no. I wouldn't have even known how to.
Oh, yeah. Good man.
You're just
That's a good man right there.
Because at Honestly, University, I don't know the kid's name. I sat there the entire time just going, man, this is fucking impressive. I was impressed. I wanted to be like,
that. They're smart enough to figure that out.
They spent more time doing that than the project itself.
Yeah, no shit, Stupido. Like, and what's impressive about that one is that isn't even just like the old, like, send your professor a bad copy.
No, they fucking went.
They like made it seem like the system, the university system, emailed them and said, "Hey, your professor's shit is fucked up."
Yeah,
like that's like next. That's
they
crazy.
knew exactly what they were doing. They were fucking like they were proud of it. I was impressed. But I also like don't trust students anymore because of that.
Yeah,
and I'm really happy not to be a teacher anymore because. Fuck kids, just fuck them.
Damn.
Yeah, it only takes like one semester of dealing with like students who like aren't your peers anymore. Like when you're like in grad school as like a TA or whatnot, and you're dealing with people who like you're like their teacher basically. It only takes one semester of that shit before you're just like, yeah, my suspicions of nobody giving a fuck were really true, huh?
Like, well, yeah, and also, yeah,
I had a student trying to gaslight me last week. It was fun.
Okay, no, I want to hear this. Yeah.
So I had a kid who has several. I don't know how specific I can be with this. I have a kid who has several zeros in the grade book.
Okay.
She sent me an email, or she sent me a Canvas message, and it was basically. I have all these zeros in the grade book, but that's because you didn't put them in the grade book. I actually got, and then she listed the 6 assignments, and she was like, I got a 90 on this, I got a 70 on this, I got an 80 on this, I got an 85 on this. And I just looked at that email. I was like, no, you didn't. And she was like, yeah, I did. These are the grades that you told me you would give me when I showed you these assignments on my computer. And I was like, no, you didn't. And she was like, my Canvas is broken because I transferred here, and it won't let me submit things, so that's why. And I was just like, yeah.
Homework?
Man,
no.
That is the new dog in my homework.
She's like, this is that guy's first fucking year. He's gonna bend. He's gonna break. He's gonna give in.
Yeah.
If it's one,
just like that.
I knew that she made them up because there was one of those assignments I was giving either a 0, a 50, or a 100, and she said she got a 90 on it. So
there's like, you don't even know what's going on with this shit. Also,
I did not tell her that, obviously, but
one time, like you get the one excuse of just like, I'm pretty sure my shit's fucked up. Please help me. You can't be like. It was fucked up for these these 6 things, and I am now telling you about it.
Yeah, it was fucked up for these 6 things. Also, I transferred here like 4 months ago, so I've had ample time to get it fixed.
Yeah, yesterday.
You're just like, so you're behind 4 months of assignments in every class because your Canvas is fucked up.
And then she goes, "No, it lets me turn stuff in sometimes," and I go, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, okay. Get fucked.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. That was fun.
Roberto, do you have any more questions for us, or should we say adieu for the top 5 tonight?
Just I hope we can end up on some teams together. That'd be fun.
That'd be nice.
I like just having a good time. I don't really take it too seriously.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm allowed to do this or not, but you're always welcome on the Phillies.
Tamper.
Tampering.
Tamper.
I'm telling Brent. We'll
put you, we can come on join on Tamper Bay.
Episode.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Tamper.
Vito, I got you. I thought it was good.
He's a good
Thanks.
guy. Yeah,
Shout out.
good time. I'm always
go Kitties.
willing to come talk, just pal around.
Come
Nice.
talk.
Well, thanks very much for coming and letting us know about your relationship with Dayman. I hope you guys both have a very happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
And
together.
Happy Valentine's Day to the top 5 fan club. Shout out to Zan.
Valentine.
Shout out to Raj.
Shout out Joyous Twat.
Shout out
Shout out
to
King B.
Teddy again.
Joyous Twat.
Twat Barton, sorry, Twat Barton. It's Anthony Joy,
Anthony.
MLN.
Shout out to Anthony Joy. What a fucking name.
Who last time I saw him was
He's a
playing
nice
Final
guy.
Fantasy
Like him.
17 or some shit.
Joy's a
in
nice guy.
the MLN server.
Good guy.
Shout out
Yeah.
to new GM Mama Luigi.
Yes.
Ooh. Fans.
New York Yankees.
Shout out Brent as well.
Shout out Brent.
Yeah, shout out Brunt.
Stillwater.
Brunt.
Dash
Revealed-
Brunt.
We did
Senor
reveal.
Kielbasa.
And Wolf.
Will be the next guest.
Oh,
And
spoiler.
Yeah, I did say that.
Exclusive.
It's already been revealed. It's not
and
spoiler.
rest in peace.
Mm.
Day
Rest in
man.
peace, Frank's little
Rest in peace,
cuties.
Dayman.
We also didn't get
Oh,
to talk
yeah.
about Griff because you guys fucked up the goddamn thing. But
Oh yeah, hi Griff. I'm sorry.
Griff
He's
always
been-
in our hearts, always in our
Shout
prayers.
out Griff.
and our
He's
thoughts.
been around. He's been around.
Good.
I love Griff.
All right,
Shout out Griff.
you guys have a good night.
Falls.
Thanks, Boberto,
You as
for
well.
coming.
Good night. Thanks, Bobert.
Yeah.